Hey everyone, it's Tammy and I am going to make a cute fun fold card with you guys today. Isn't this cute? Oh my goodness, it's like an accordion file card. And I used some sparkly paper that I found at Michael's. They were having a sale, buy one, get one 50% off. Now you had to buy, I think it's 50 sheets, maybe even 100 sheets. It was a big pack of it, but they had cute pink and it had two different colors of pink. So it had a lighter pink and a darker pink. Hopefully that's picking up on the camera. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then they also had white. So I'm using both of those in this card today. I just thought it turned out really cute. And something else that would be cute would be to put a background on each of the accordion pages. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to do one very similar, if not exactly like this one. So let me show you what you need. You need to start out with a piece of cardstock that is cut at 5.5 by 8. So one piece of cardstock will make one card on this instance instead of the 2 for 2, because usually I cut it at 4.25. But for this size card, it's still going to be an A2 size card, but I need a longer card so I can make the accordion part. So this is longer. See, you can see this side is longer than that side, so it has to be a little longer. So I've already pre-cut that, but that's all I've done so far is just cut it. So here's the other side. I just cut it at 5.5 inches. I actually wasn't sure which, I thought I was going to use this for this card, but then I decided to use the white instead. You could use this as a background and then put the white over it. That might be cute too. Like I could try something, because here's the other side for that pink one. I could do that. I don't know. I'm just going to try to make it similar to this one right now. So what you need to do, the folding is the coolest part of this particular card, at least in my opinion. So hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to put it at the top so it's a little better. So I'm going to cut it, or no, I'm going to score it at the 4-inch line. So instead of being a 4.25 card, it is 4 inches, but that's quite all right. So go do 4 inches and then move it so it's, so this, well, let's move it at, so that the score line that you just did is at 1 3/4. And then score it again. And then do it again. Move it so that the score line you just made goes to 1 3/4 and score again. And then one last time, move it so that the score line goes to 1 3/4 and score it again. And then you should be left with this one, which it should be 1 3/4 as well. So it works out. Actually, is this one a little longer? It is a little longer. So if I need to cut it a little bit, I will, but 1 3/4 should do it, and 4 inches. Pretty sure that's right. Let me just double check. Maybe it is 4.25. No, it's 4 inches. Ooh. So now that you have that cut, let's go ahead and score it like the card. So I will push this side over and I'm going to burnish the edge so it'll be a nice crisp fold. And then you just accordion fold it all the way to the end. So this one goes this way. This one will go this way. And then this one will go this way. And it's fine. It doesn't stick off the edge. I was thinking it might stick off the edge, and if it did, I would just trim it, but I don't even need to. So this is the fun fold. And then I suppose you could leave it like that and do something cute, but it kind of does this. So what I did is I took a piece of the white cardstock. Now this is the one that's shimmery too. And I have 6 inches by 3 inches, I believe. So 6 by 3, and I'm just going to score it right in the middle. So I'm going to score it at 3 inches. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim off the edge just a little bit, just barely, because it's going to go on the inside of the card, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't like fold into it. So I'm just barely cutting off one of the edges, maybe like 1/8 of an inch. So one side is just a little bit smaller, And when you fold it, you can see that. And this is going to be then the side that goes inside the card, and this is going to be the front facing part of the card. So that's that. And then I also have from this piece that came from the sheet of cardstock that I have since used for everything, I also cut a square. I think it's a square. Let's see, this is 2 3/4 by 2 1/2. And it's going to be the inside sentiment here. So I want it to be small enough that this covers it when it's closed. So I can push this in, and then I can look at it. And if I don't like the placement of this or how it is, you could trim off some of the sides. I just went ahead and stamped on it because I already had this stamp going, and it says wish you a fairy magical season. And the stamp set that I'm using, oh, it was right here. It is called Frosty Fairy Friends from Lawn Fawn, and it's a really cute kit. And it had, well, here, let me show you this way. It has fairy, and it has all of these different words on it that you can use, but I didn't really want to say Christmas, so I came up with magical season. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's cute. It'll do. So that's what I'm using, but I kind of don't like how this is so far in, so I think what I'm going to do is just trim it on the edges a little bit, so it won't look so, I don't know, I'm just being picky, but it won't look so off-centered, even though it still will be. Hopefully this will just help make it not look to be. And I do want to leave a little bit of room down here so I can just put Love Tammy or whatever I'm going to put. And then if you also wanted to put, like, I don't know, something on the back, you could put another piece of paper and write your little note. Sometimes just a small little note is enough for me. So this is what I was talking about. I want the one that is a little shorter to be on the inside. And this is why, because when it's all folded, I don't want this to stick off the edge, and I don't want it to be too short. And if I had it the same length, it would be too short. It wouldn't. And actually, this is kind of sticking off the edge, but I can push it. I can pull it out just a little bit, just like that. And that's how this is going to lay. I think that turned out cute. So before I do any stamping, though, because this is now wonky, if I tried to stamp on this surface, it would be all wonky. I want to do my stamping now before I glue this into position. So I'm really kind of done with that for now, done with this for now. I did go ahead and do my die cutting. So I have some snow and some snowflakes and the little fairy wand over here ready. But everything else I was going to just stamp with you and then use my alcohol inks to color. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to open my card so I can kind of see what I did, so I can do it similarly. So I'm just going to use some black ink and my little block. And let's see, I'm going to start with the fairies, and I'm going to put all 3 fairies on here because they are cute, cute. And she's kind of just hovering, so I'm just going to put her there. And you should be cleaning these between sessions. I am being bad right now. Put her there, kind of flying. And then the third one, I will also put flying. Hopefully I gave her enough room. Barely, but there's enough room. And then I'm not going to worry about the snowflakes or anything because I already cut those out because I wasn't sure how I was going to use them when I first did my first card. And since I already have them cut out, I can put the snowflakes on there with that. And then I am going to add a little greenery to this one before I add the little house, because the last time I didn't do that, and I think it would have been a little bit easier if I had done the greenery first. So let me go ahead and get out my little sprig of greenery. And then I'm just going to add it here and here. kind of like a little arch, I guess. And then I'm going to take this smaller one and add that in a couple of spots too, which is something I didn't do on my last card, but I think I'd like it. I'm going to add it here. Maybe here. Like that, just to give it a little more greenery. All right, and then I'm going to take my little house. Oh, I just stamped that in green. Oh, Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. I don't want to do that. Let me get my cleaner. Glad I realized it before I actually stamped with it. So here we go. Ooh. And that looks pretty good. And then I'm also going to put the little mushroom guy on there. I'm gonna put him right here next to the house. And that is that. So now I can put my ink away, I believe. And my green ink away as well. Get that away. Take a drink of my coffee. I have Cinnabon coffee with vanilla creamer, and it is so delightful. And now I think all I need is my alcohol markers, and also I'm using some like the Spectrum Sparkle, and I'm using some glitter markers and some Wink of Stella just for some fun. So let's see, I need the pink one and the purple one. Since this is a pink card, I thought it would be fun to do all the colors in pastels, and it's, I don't know, I've been enjoying it, so hopefully you will too. And then I have some other pink and a blue, and then another blue here. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I will color, let's color the house first. I'm going to just color the whole house, I think, with this brown color. Sorry, my dog, actually that's Milo, that's my son's dog, is, I don't know, being ornery about something. Milo. Coloring on the sparkly paper is kind of fun too, because you can see the sparkle. It's kind of neat. It pops up when you are coloring. I mean, it's there anyway, but I don't know. I really like this sparkle paper. I know that Stampin' Up! Used to sell some sparkle paper, which was fun, but It's been a long time ago that I remember, so I don't know if they still do or not, but this was nice. It was a nice find. They also had some foil paper too. I bought some of that. I'm excited about using all of it. And then I'm going to take a little darker color. I'm going to do this rose beige. And kind of blend some of it a little darker for this tree. And then I will use my other lighter color and blend that in a little bit. Well, not my other lighter color, the same lighter color I used already. There we go, that looks cute. And then I'm going to color the windows with some pastel yellow. This is a pale yellow, it says. Let's see how this one looks. I see the ink is kind of streaking a little bit when I color it with the marker, so be careful of that. If you use the glitter paper, maybe it doesn't hold the ink quite as well. Oh, I also didn't color let me color this roof and the windowsill with this darker brown. Oh, and I need the yellow for the window and the door too, don't I? Lights are on, but nobody's home here too. Just kidding. We'll get this. That's pretty cute. You know what I didn't do was the lights for the house. Oh, dingbat. That's okay. I'll just not. Oh, I think I like the pink. So I'm going to take a peach color and I'm going to color the little chimney and the door. And then I'm going to take a little rosier color and highlight some of the door. And I'm going to color the mushroom with this rose color. I'm also going to color the door step. And then I'll take that other peachy color again and blend this in. Oops, I just colored my window. Let's see, my pale yellow. Let's see if I can blend that in enough. Yeah. There we go. And I want his stem to be a little beigey color. Doesn't really matter what color I color that. I'm going to put a little rhinestone on it. I do wish I'd put the little lights, but I think I have an idea of something I can do. So there's that. And then let's go ahead and color the little girls. And I'm going to use a Fair Skin blend from Spectrum Noir. This is the medium of the three. It's a tri-colored marker, which is kind of neat. And these little faces are so small, I don't feel the need to make them any more than just the one color. But, I mean, you can color them however you want. I'm just, obviously, I don't need to tell you that. And then I don't like how the little dresses aren't all closed. So I'm just taking my permanent marker, or permanent pen, and just closing in the dress. And now I'm going to color with some of these sparkly colors. I call them paints, but the sparkly inks. So pink, and then I'm going to do her earmuffs in pink. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the purple one. Earmuffs, purple. And her little dress, purple. And then I'm going to do blue. See which one is a lighter blue. This one looks lighter. Do her little dress in the lighter blue, but then I'll do her little hand warmer, her little palm thing in a darker blue. And then I also need to do their little scarves and their hair and all that jazz. So let's see. I used a wine red on one of their hair. Now my dogs are being quiet and I'm wondering what the heck they got into. They usually lay down here with me, but they aren't right now. What are you guys doing? And then I'll use, what are you guys up to? Now they're both in here. What are you guys up to? Huh, little monkeys? Sounds like you're up to no good. No, Santa Claus is watching you. Yes, he is. He's watching you, Roxaroni. And you too, my old man. He's watching you. And then this one is a brown, which kind of looks very similar to that one. And then I think I will use this rose beige. Sorry, I'm losing my little... Oh, I think I've lost the little wand. Oh, well, if I lost it, I just won't use it. That makes sense, but I won't cut another one is what I was saying. I won't worry about it just for a wand, but I know I had it there earlier. So that's kind of fun. And then what I'm gonna do is take my liquidy paint marker of the Spectrum Noir, it's blue, I don't know a name for it, and my clear Wink of Stella, and I'm going to just take some of that blue and color in the wings. Trying to blend them a little bit out so they look a little iridescent, but that they have a little bit of color to them. I think that just looks really pretty. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I love the way it turned out. I'm going to do the same kind of technique on all of these. It's already shimmery paper, but then when you add the glitter to it, I don't know, I think it's really pretty. My opinion is that it adds lots of glittery detail. Oh, it's so cute. And then I can just put my lids back on. And I think all of my coloring is done. I'm gonna look real quick to see if I can find the wand, but I do not see it. Did it get stuck on one of the pins? The static electricity in here sometimes. Or maybe to the back of this, or to the back of this, or here on the ground, or on my shirt. Let me check. Nope, I don't see it. I'll find it in 6 months and go, oh, I remember I needed that wand, but that's okay. I'm going to use some sparkle instead. So I have some colored sparkle. I thought I could use these for Christmas lights. And then I can put some sparkles around the little girls too. So let's see. Let me just open. Well, let's put some. So I'm just going to use some glue. And put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll use my little pin and, well, I keep picking them up backwards. Oh, I'm not having much luck, am I? There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's another green. 4. 5. There's another blue, but it's far enough away. I think that it'll be fine. It almost looks the same color though. Oh no, it's a little different. And then I think those are blues. This is a turquoise, but I think I might go back and use that green I didn't use because it's far enough away now. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and another thing I didn't do was I do have a white wink of Stella, and I'm just going to color in the little mushroom and the snow here. You can't really even tell, but it does add a little layer of glitter. And then I'm also going to put a rhinestone on the little door. These rhinestones, I know I got on Amazon. If you just search for them, I probably won't put the link. I probably could find it, but I don't know if I'll put it or not. But oh, you know what else might be cute? If I put a few little rhinestones in here. Hi, baby girl. Let's do the red ones. Hi, Dove Muffin. What are you doing? Giving love? Huh? Mommy's filming, baby. I need my hand, babe. She keeps playing with my arm. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. You need me. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I say so myself, and I clearly do. Okay, so now I'm going to put the little stars down, or snowflakes, not stars. Oh, and I have snow over here too. I could add to the house if I wanted to. Perhaps I will. Have a little mess right there, so I'll cover that up. And let's see if I put some snow on here, how would that look? Yeah, I think that's fine. Of course, that means I have to get it off there. Oh, come on, picker-upper. Oh, it picked up the purple stone. Oh, lordy, lordy. It shouldn't be that difficult. You stay. Maybe I'll use my tweezers for this. Get it down like it's fallen down, and then I'm going to put a little bit of snow on the rooftop of the door. I would put some there, but it's covered by the evergreen, so I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm going to add some rhinestones over here. So I'm going to add one to each of these little snowflakes. And I'll add one to her little hand, and then I'll just put a few, 4, 5, randomly. And I'm going to do some different sizes. So I'm starting off with these itty bitty ones. One. 2. Then I'll use a couple of these on this size. And then I'll use a couple of the bigger size. How did I get two that stuck together? Get in there. This is just a little wax tipped pin that came with this rhinestones. I will see if I can find it, but I'm afraid that by the time I post this video, I will have forgotten that I've said that, but I will try to remember because it is a handy little thing. So now that I have all of this colored and ready to go, I'm going to put the quote-unquote lid back on my glue so it won't clog up. And let me show you how we do. So I'm just going to take, oh, I need the glue, dingbat. I'm going to take my card. Oh, I have one more rhinestone right there, or one more spot for a rhinestone. So let's use even the bigger one. I'm going up a whole size here. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. That's why I count, because then I can make sure, but I didn't, obviously that didn't do me any good this time. Oh gosh, and I still have one here. You guys aren't telling me. It didn't do me any good because I remember I put 5 outside, but I clearly didn't remember how many I put in. Like, I put one on her and one on the snowflakes. That's all right. We found them. Let's make sure there's no other glue. I don't think so. Nope. We got them all, finally. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it down here wherever I want it on the card, which is about there. And I'm going to just kind of put this next to it, and then I'm going to glue this area. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of glue to this area, but I don't want to go too far in on here because I know that I won't know exactly where that folds in. And then I'm going to take this and fold it down. So that it sticks to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this and I'm going to close this so that I can make sure that this is not going to be seen. I want to center it the best I can. And then what I'm going to do is close it, turn it over this way, open it back up, and then now I'm going to hold it and put glue there. And then I will close it back up. And then now when I close this, I know that I won't be able to see it. And then I'm going to take this end and kind of do the same thing over here because this is going to go right on here. So I can tell from under here where the card is. So I'm just going to put glue all on there. And then I'm going to put it just on the edge here. Not going too far in because I don't want it to get glue on this side. And then glue this down like that. And then, are you ready for the big reveal? Whoosh! Isn't that cute? Now this says, wish you a fairy magical season, and I would like it to say, I wish you a fairy magical season. It has the we wish you, but I'm a single, so I cut off the we, and I'm just going to add an I here. And then I'm also going to add a little exclamation point. And that finishes the card. Isn't that cute? Super cute, super easy, and I hope that you guys try it. And you could do it for any kind of anything. It's just a kind of a wow, nice card. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.